Welcome back dear students. In previous video we discussed about economic and non-economic activity. Now we will discuss about types of economic activity. First of all, we'll discuss about business. What business is? The term business means being busy. However, in a specific sense, business refers to an occupation in which people regularly engage themselves with a view to earn profit. We can say business is an activity in which we have to keep ourselves busy and active, and the objective of business is to get profit and wealth. Though sometimes losses occurred, even then it is an economic activity. Whether profit or gain are the part and parcel of the business. Now we'll study about the characteristic of the business. First characteristic is creation of utilities. In the words of Roser, a business exists to create and deliver value satisfaction to customer at a profit. In business, satisfaction and utility for the products and services are must and required. Second, dealing in goods and services. Every business enterprise produces and or buy goods and services for selling them to others. Whether business is in goods of visible form or in the form of services or in the invisible form, but exchange is must. For example, if a company is manufacturing cars or providing transport facility, exchange is a must. Third, continuity in dealing. According to Peterson and Plowman, a single isolated transaction of purchase and sale will not constitute business. Recurring or repeated transactions of business and sale alone means business. Continuous sale, purchase and deposit withdrawal is necessary to maintain the growth of the business so that profit motive can be achieved. For example, if I am selling my own house, that is not a business even though I am getting profit because this activity is not continuous and regular. Fourth, sale, transfer or exchange. All business activities involve transfer or exchange of goods and services for same consideration, that is profit. Fifth, profit motive. Profits are essential for the survival as well as growth of the business. The foremost and basic objective of business is to get profit. If there is no profit, one cannot run their business. The success and failure of any business depends on how much profit is there in that particular business. Sixth, element of risk. Risk implies the uncertainty of profit or the possibility of loss. If there is business, it always involves factors of uncertainty and risk. Risk can be man-made like fire, accident, strike, or natural risk can be like tsunami, earthquake, storm are also involved in this. Seventh, economic activity. It involves production and distribution of goods and services for earning money. Because business is an economic activity, because regular exchange of goods and services are required in the business. Dear students, though primary objective of business is how to earn maximum profit, but we can divide objectives of business into two. First, economic objectives. Second, social objective. First of all, we'll take on economic objective of business. First, profit. For continuous growth of the business, fair or profit is an important factor to long-term growth of the business. Profit acquisition is necessary. Profit earning business entities gets acknowledgement by the society along with the earning profit. By earning fair price, business entities can survive in the fast growing competition in the market. Next, maximization of wealth. Maximization of wealth in the business is a long run concept in comparison to the profit and earning of business. For example, in a depression stage, business unit cannot think about earning profit but can think about maximization of wealth. Other economic objectives are economic growth of business, expansion of market, best possible utilization of resources, application of modern technology so that maximum profit can be earned. Now we will study social objectives of business. As business is a part of society and without society, business is not possible. So, there are some social objectives of business for the welfare of the society that every business have to follow. First, objective social responsibility. Every business have to keep in mind the welfare of the various parts of the society, whether they are customers, creditors, or government. Business have to follow the governmental norms for environmental guidelines and also for the Employee Welfare Act and Factory Act, etc. Second, objective to provide employment opportunities. Every business has to keep in mind that by their business, maximum employment opportunities can be created for the employed youth of the society. Government of the country should give preference for the establishment of those business that are established in backward areas to provide maximum employment generation in those backward areas. Next, objective to provide fair trade practices. Every business unit must adopt the lawful procedure of the business and must not involve themselves in black marketing, hoarding, creating artificial scarcity of essential goods so that customers can get better price of the essential commodities. There are some other objectives that a business have to follow. First, to create specific image of the business in society. Second, conduct research work in the field and welfare of the production and for the sake of the society. Third, to be helpful in the economic development of the nation by proper coordination with the government. Next, to provide